When I started the membership program, I wanted to make sure that I showed all the members how much I appreciated them, and this is how the Fast Action Casino coin came to be. On the very top of the front side, we have Fast Action Casino. When designing the logo, I wanted to use a color gold because you guys don't realize, but you guys provide a lot of value to me with the feedback, and I feel that if you joined and you subscribe to my channel, I was going to return the favor because this channel and this community is a gold mine. Now, the back side of the coin is actually the most important part of the coin. Now, if you read the words, it says betting on yourself, the ultimate gamble. Now, even though I do have a gambling channel, I do not encourage my viewers to gamble. Instead, I do encourage the viewers to bet on yourself. Follow your dreams. If there's something that you've always wanted to do, do it. There are no failures in life. There are only learning lessons. So taking that first step to following your goal is actually the ultimate gamble. For me, the ultimate gamble was starting the YouTube channel. I know as of right now, I'm losing on my overall gambling, but I didn't bet on myself that I'd win in the casino. I bet on myself that I'll be successful in YouTube. On the very top, we have the hand that represents my dad, which was a King 9 of spades. That was his all-time favorite hand. If you want to know how I found out, watch to the very end. Now, for me, the most important pieces that I have on this coin are actually the timepiece with the dice. Now, the reason I wanted to put the timepiece is because time is the only asset that we have that we cannot buy more of. No matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, we cannot purchase more time. And since I am a firefighter, I do see tragic events occur on a weekly basis. In fact, my dad passing away came very unexpected, as my dad passed away at the early age of 69 years old. And for those of you guys wondering, it was in 2020 during the COVID pandemic. Now, when creating the coin, I did tell the artist that I wanted some dices on there, as craps is my favorite gambling game. Now, when I got the first sketch of what the coin would look like, I told the artist, I said, sir, whatever you do not change the position of the dice, because if you hold the coin upright, it looks like it lands on a 1 and a 4. Now, ironically, the day my dad passed away was on the 14th. Now, this was random and it was not done purposely, and I took it as a sign, and to me, the coin is perfected. King 9 represents my dad. The timepiece reminds us that life is precious, and the dice landing on 14 represents a tragic event, a day that our lives changed forever. Now, when I created these wristbands, I didn't want to promote the channel now. I did put the logo on there, but nobody, let's be honest, nobody knows what that logo is. But it does say betting on yourself on one side and the ultimate gamble. And it's just a reminder for you that you have to bet on yourself in life. That is the motivation. Keep yourself motivated. I wear it every day to remind myself to stay focused and stay focused on my goals. If someone asks you where you got it, you want to tell them you got it from Fast Action Casino, that's great, but not necessary. Now, when I send my rewards, I send everything. I send the coin along with the wristband and a letter. Now, there are 3 ways to get this coin. If you want instant gratification, you can send me $20 to either my Zelle or my PayPal. The email address is fastactioncasino@gmail.com. I do send all the coins immediately once I receive the order within 1 business day, but in the US, it could take up to 2 weeks to receive, and if you're in Canada, it could take up to 1 month to receive. The second way to get one of these coins, you do have to be a little bit more patient, and you need to be a member and part of the Green Chip Club. Now, that you get the Green Chip Club after 2 months of the membership, once you pay for the 3rd month. Now, once you get a green chip next to your name, it is your responsibility to send me an email with your address, and I'll confirm that you are a member in the Green Chip Club, and I will send you the coin immediately as well. Now, if you want to get a coin and a wristband and a letter for free, you could also roll the dice and just subscribe to the channel and catch the live streams every Friday night. Make sure you're on the chat, because every time I hit a full house, I gift 1 membership. I hit quads, I gift 5 memberships. I hit a straight flush, I gift 10 memberships. And if I ever hit the royal flush, I'm going to gift 20 memberships. The membership gifting is done immediately during the live sessions, and if you're lucky enough to be gifted 3 months of memberships, you know what? You will also earn a coin. And there's already a couple of you guys that have been gifted 2 months. So 1 more month for you guys, or you could just pay for 1 month. You will receive and earn a coin and a wristband. So if you want a chance to win a free coin and wristband, smash the subscribe button, and see you every Friday night at 9 p.m. Now, the day I found out about my dad's favorite hand, we were actually playing poker in the casino. We were playing 2-5 no limit, and we each bought in with $500. Now, the table we sat on was hot, and nobody cared for money at all because people were going all in pre-flop with 2 random cards, it seemed like. Well, my dad started off hot, and he doubled up twice, and he had close to $2,000 that day. And on this particular hand, my dad was under the gun, and he raised pre-flop to like $40. The person in the low jack re-raised them to about $140. And when it came to the person in the button, he just went all in. My dad thought about it for about 25 seconds, and he called. And at this point, I'm thinking my dad's got to have the aces, because let's be honest, no one's going to risk a stack unless you have the goods. And then the person in the low jack, he also called. Now, I don't remember what the exact run out was. I remember that the low jack, he flipped his cards first, and he was happy because he had pocket queens, but my dad hadn't moved. He hadn't showed his cards. The person in the button was more excited because he had some bullets. He had pocket aces. And at this point, I'm like, oh man, my dad just lost $2,000. But here comes my dad flipping over king 9 of spades to scoop up the entire pot. I'll never forget it. The guy next to me, not knowing that that was my dad, was like, hey, do you see that old man? That old man just called all in with a king 9 of spades. What a fish. I hope he doesn't go anywhere. And I remember when I got home, I was like, Pops, how the hell did you call an all in with a king 9 of spades? And he said, Danny, king 9 of spades is actually my all-time favorite hand. And he said he had a feeling that it was gonna win. But my dad did do some crazy things every once in a while, and that was a story I'll never forget. King 9 of spades, my dad, he taught me how to be a man, and now my dad's a legend, and he's living through my experience. For those of you guys that are lucky enough to get one of these coins, may it bring you good luck, good fortune, but more importantly, may it remind you that life is fragile and to take advantage of the opportunities you have in life. I want to thank all of my subscribers, my followers, my members. Don't forget to bet on yourself, because that is the ultimate gamble.